Okay, so Jordan versus DauT on Runestone, so a super open map. How's my stream doing? Okay, that's fine. Super open map, kind of like a really safer, nice Arabia. Bit easier to wall. It's less open than Arabia actually, because usually you have nice woodlines. But anyway, nothing crazy. No big hills, no anything, just standard. More skill involved than map generation. Not that map generation will generally decide a match between. Well, it can decide a match between players of equal skill, for sure. Well, let's see if Jordan can make this sweep. He has Mayans, who are what some people would consider broken. They're certainly a very strong civ. They have ridiculous eco bonuses. Oh no. Yeah. This is Mayans, right? Why is this bugged out? Okay. Here we go. Yeah, Jordan is the Mayans over here on the left. Yeah, they get their resources last longer, like just 15% longer, so you just get more stuff. You just get more res. They start with an extra villager, which doesn't really give you an advantage because you get the meta. The way to play it is to get loom immediately because you're going to be housed, right? So it doesn't really give you such an advantage there. They get the best eagles in the game with the El Dorado, which gives them 100 HP. And their archers are 10% cheaper in feudal, 20% in castle, and 30% in imp. So some serious bonuses there to help you get your archers out very fast. Meanwhile, DauT is the Malay, who are an elephant civ, as far as I know. They're good at fishing. Their battle elephants are cheaper, so you can do some Mimi kind of stuff with them if you want to. But they're definitely the weaker civ on this map. They don't get the last two cavalry armor upgrades. What? That's absolutely crazy. They don't get bloodlines either. So they're predominantly a naval civ. So DauT definitely with the worst civ here. Like, he can maybe make cav, but then it's just going to be countered by the archers in Castle Age because he can't get the +2. So Malay, super weak. So, but let's see what DauT can pull out here, you know. You never know. If he plays meta and standard, he's going to lose. Pretty sure. So I guess he's going to have to try and make it messy. But let's see. The way Jordan's been playing, I think he's just going to stomp him with, with Mayans. But let's see. Malay, what do they get with skirms? Okay, they have a decent archery range, so they can get Arbalest and Elite Skirm as well, and all the armor upgrades and Bracer and all that stuff, so it's fine. So maybe we're going to see another archer war here. But then Jordan can just have eagles in his back pocket. To Malay, what's their infantry like? They don't get champion. 200 swordsmen, definitely enough to counter elite eagle anyway, but a bit slower. Yeah, they get heavy scorpion, get bombard cannon, but you just have to favor the mines in this kind of match. In terms of maps, Jordan with a very nice wallable map. He could probably wall off this corner long term if he wanted to and wall in a relic and gold and stone and his main gold. His main gold's very much on the front, but I guess he's going to scout this gold over here and he should be fine going forward. DauT, forward stone, forward secondary stone, and another stone way out here, so maybe a nice spot for a TC here later on. Berries, not forward, kind of, no, they are forward, like, because the pressure is going to come from Jordan across the mini-map this way. It's going to come directly at this wood line, let's say, and either way you fall onto either the main gold or the berries, so really not nice map for DauT, I would say. And Jordan, is he going for a drush? Yes, he is. Okay, so he's almost certainly going drush into archers, and he sent 2 militia across. His eagle got injured somehow. I don't know whether that was in the TC or whether did he try to lame or something like that. No idea. But yeah. Has he even scouted DauT yet? This is DauT's point of view, Jordan's. No, he doesn't really know where DauT is. But maybe found the boar. Yeah, he knows where he is. He scouted where he is, just hadn't found his TC. So, like I was saying, just falls directly onto the berries, so it's just so unfortunate, and DauT just kicked off, didn't see it coming. Jordan obviously too good to fall into the TC fire. DauT fighting back with 2 vills. Has definitely checked the HP on these guys and knows that 4 vills should be able to take it out. Probably still doesn't want to hang around. Jordan is just going to now attack the mill. But DauT keeping his vills together, keeping them working, but keeping them together. Now he just has to make 1 set of walls. It's going to be less efficient, but now has his own militia here to counter. These will counter, and he's made 3, right, so this will just wipe this up. The militia will have a bonus against the Eagle Scout. So yeah, good defense by DauT. Didn't lose any vills. A little bit of idle time, but you're always going to have idle time defending a drush. So behind this, everyone walling up. Jordan just being really annoying and running around. Vill coming out here to wall out these militia, so nice play there. He knows that the Eagle is too weak to kill the Vill, so it's completely fine. At home, Jordan walled to his TC, and I think is going to go for bigger walls out here, yeah, because these resources are too exposed to wall to your TC. Like, you don't wall in your gold. Anyway, he has DauT pinned back in his base. Or it's just taking DauT's drush away. Like, this is value, right? DauT should really be winning this fight and be the one putting pressure in Jordan's base, but Jordan has just dragged DauT's army away. But maybe DauT realizing that, and now DauT's gonna just walk over to Jordan's base and try and get some damage there, but it's already too late, right? Blacksmith coming up for Jordan. Is this a fast castle? No. But Archer's coming out already. He has the crossbow here beside his gold to defend it. Scout from DauT is full HP, but it's not going to do much. There's a spear out already for Jordan. And these archers are going to deal, well, if this drush ever comes anywhere near Jordan, he's going to be completely fine with the archers. And is now, I think, going to go for big walls all the way across the map, like I said, to secure his base. Meanwhile, the archer, no, he kept his drush alive. Like, it's just so good. Like, these guys can now just be annoying here, knock down a palisade, while archers come across the map and stop the vills from repairing. So, the value of keeping your drush alive, here it is. DauT can't kill this with anything. So he's building a house behind, but the archers are there to annoy. Again, not getting fletching. See lots of pros doing this. Again, it's probably not worth getting fletching with just 1 archer, because you're not going to get a kill anyway. It's not going to be an advantage. But if you have a big enough ball where one-shotting is going to be the difference. Oh, DauT, okay. Sent his drush over, got inside the walls. Jordan's kind of ambitious walls, and will get a Vill? Will get a Vill. Alright, so good play by DauT there. To make use of his drush finally, to not let Jordan just drag him away and make his own drush useless. He's actually brought them over, but the ranges from Jordan will now deal with this. Meanwhile, a skirmisher coming out for DauT, which is what we didn't see in the last game, and probably could have made things a bit better for what was his name? Cosmonaut? But yeah. Just micro and running around. No one's gonna lose. Well, they've got a Vill kill, but no one's gonna lose any more Vills here. They all have low numbers and they have the counters out, so unless someone does a big blunder, nothing more is gonna happen here. Jordan will want to wall behind here. He is housed again. Very badly housed. Is he rushing up a panic house somewhere? Over here, it's almost done. Okay. Meanwhile, at the front of the base, DauT is defending with skirms, which is probably his best bet against the archers that he knows is coming, and Malay get good skirmishers at least. Okay, so Jordan now fully walled, but DauT got value there in keeping the army of Jordan at home. but is able to defend at home anyway. And we're now going to see what they transition into. So we're going to see who goes up to Castle Age. Jordan, or DauT, now thinking he can come across the map with his army, knows that Jordan has moved away with his, and his army probably isn't on the way to DauT's base, so DauT feels justified in moving across the map. So nice play by him. The one thing that would kind of screw DauT here would be if Jordan made a few eagles, which really counter skirms heavily, especially when they don't have... Do they have fletching? Yeah, he got fletching on his skirm, so nice play there. Yeah, now Jordan just kept his scout alive, threw a drush, threw everything, and is now able to get information about what DauT is doing or what he might be going for. But I think both of them are going to go up to Castle Age soon, so you see Jordan just about to click up, DauT not far away either. If he gets a market down, he could probably balance his economy a bit more. But yeah, kept his drush alive as well, and now is getting value the whole time after killing a Vil as well. So like only committing in the most efficient ways possible. It's like such good play. Okay, now we'll see how Jordan defends from this. If he feels that he needs to, he can pop his archers on the inside, but obviously gets countered by the skirms. DauT on its way to castle, Jordan almost halfway to castle. And is just going to build up his archers inside here. Probably knows that he doesn't have to worry about a break-in happening here anytime soon, can build a house behind or just repair. I'm surprised he broke out with his archers, but maybe just wants to snipe the militia, who are the ones that are actually going to take down the house, because the skirms won't be strong enough to take down the house at all. Yeah. So, yeah, commits enough units to defend. DauT switching over to this house. But yeah. And we see another barracks coming up for Jordan, which means that he knows that DauT is going to just go full skirm. So Jordan is going to go for eagles. We see him getting the eagle upgrade. And like I said before, this might be quite tricky for the Malay to deal with. Actually, I didn't say that before. It might be okay for the Malay to deal with because they can go into two-handed swordsman long term, but they get countered by the archers, which Jordan can always go back into if he wants to. His map is so safe. He has this gold back here and stone. He has wood, a relic. Like, he's going to be able to switch around and go into whatever he wants. Meanwhile, he has his army just waiting over here for the upgrades. He's getting his eagle upgrades and his crossbow upgrades, so it's going to take a little bit more time. Bodkin arrow coming in now, but he's just biding his time, right? Knows he doesn't have to rush. Could maybe deny this, but DauT sending a lot of bills, so maybe suspects that Jordan's army has to be somewhere. Meanwhile, DauT's army in no man's land in the middle of the map. Thank you very much, whoever that was who followed. Hold on, how do I check who that was? SDAP Lays, thank you very much for the follow. You're very welcome to the stream. All right. And now we see the eagles coming out. These are eagle warriors now, so super strong early castle age. Basically the Meso Civ version of the knight at this stage, just a kind of a power spike, let's say, if you get the upgrades. And at the same time, he's broken in over here. It's going to be defended by the skirms, but the eagles are here now, so we're going to have to see how DauT thinks about countering this. Again, I'm not sure what options he has. Like, he can go into infantry, like longsword, but it's not going to be good enough against the crossbow. So does he go into siege to counter the crossbow? But then it gets sniped by the eagles. Hey SDAP, yeah, you're very welcome, man. Thanks for joining. So I think this is just a Civ loss. Like, you know, the pros always talk about, oh, it's a Civ win. Like, you know, this feels like a Civ win, right? I don't see anything that can really help DauT here. Jordan hanging out here, he could be attacking this wood line again. DauT just building his eco and going with more skirms. So just, I guess, just hoping that Jordan can't get in, and just maybe building his skirms to such a large amount that they can counter eagles. But like, this is 2 eagles. Imagine there was a few more. Yeah, and they're just coming in now. Once Jordan gets the second upgrade on his eagles, like the armor upgrade, like, no chance. Eagles breaking in here. DauT forced off this wood line after taking a few losses, and yeah, this just feels like a complete dominant performance by Jordan. But yeah, I don't think DauT had much of a chance here. It all just seemed too easy. Even running under the TC with the these guys, yeah, and like skirms in this number, forget about it with the eagles. More eagles coming across can take out everything here. Like, now Jordan is the one adding siege to take care of the skirms, as though he really needed to, but he can just put pressure now on this forward TC. DauT committing into his eco with 3 TCs, but I don't have any clue what he could have gone for here. We were saying before at the start of this match that Malay are missing the second and third armor upgrades on Cav, which just makes Cav not an option. DauT now looks like he might be trying to switch into infantry, which theoretically counters siege, but at this level, not really, right? Because Jordan will be able to micro and defend his siege with the crossbow. But maybe if Jordan's out of position, right? If his archers are up here, the eagles are down here, and the mangonels are here, DauT can find the moment to take a good trade with infantry. But will he be able to mass enough? So he's getting the men at arms going now, and he's going to want to upgrade those to long swordsmen. But Jordan just running in. In terms of villagers, DauT has quite a considerable, well, 12 vill lead, but his economy can't be that efficient. Look at all these villagers repairing, villagers inside the TC firing arrows at these eagles. Just mayhem. Meanwhile, Jordan at home completely untouched. He's put TCs on stone and on gold. He obviously has a starting TC also. Has complete map control. Skirmishers, yeah, taking bad trades against eagles here. 4 mangonels getting damage here. And DauT sending some longswords now to deal with the eagles. And longswords absolutely crush eagles. Like, they just have such mad bonus damage that, like, look at that. It's just crazy. I'm not sure how many upgrades DauT even had there, and they're just brutal. Like, so if you ever see eagles, infantry is absolutely the way to go. If you're trying to push with eagles and you see like champions coming at you, it's just the worst nightmare. The one advantage is that the eagles are faster, right? But that's it. Really, yeah, it's a strong counter, a hard counter. But infantry are hard countered by crossbow, and obviously by siege if you get good shots. But like I was saying at the start, and probably they've just adapted to that, right? Because now Jordan realizes that he has to keep all his army in the same place in order to counter the counters of DauT, right? So DauT took a good fight up here against eagles with the longswords because Jordan didn't have his army all together, but now he realizes he has to do a slower push where he keeps everything together and just micromanages where his units are. And I think this push should be unstoppable with the right micro. As I say that, DauT has gone for his own mangonels, which will not only counter the mangonels of Jordan, but also the crossbow, right? So yeah, it's getting interesting. Alright. And obviously later on he can go into bombard cannon if he wants to. I'm pretty sure he gets bombard cannon. Yep. So DauT just showing that with the limited civ, you can still go into the counters. Siege will counter the siege and the crossbows. Jordan is going to try and get damage on this wood line. But again, because Jordan has to keep all his army in one place to take effective trades against DauT, it means that DauT can spread his eco out over here, and you can see he's immediately doing that. Like, he knows where Jordan's army is, and he's taking the opportunity to go and look around with his Vil. So really, really nice play. Some Eagles ran in here, I think, and did not take a good trade. Maybe just tried to take out a Mangonel. But Jordan deciding to pressure from over here, which I'm not a huge fan of, because it kind of traps him, right? He's trapped in on this side. Now the army's coming in, and yeah, this is what the rest of the game is going to be all about. Who can micromanage these engagements where you have multiple rock, paper, scissors things happening at the same time. So Eagles are going to rush in, try and take the skirms. Then the longswords are going to come in to try and take the Eagles. Crossbows are going to take good trades against the longswords. Jordan has this hill. Is this why he went here? Because he knew he had this hill? Is there a hill somewhere else he could have taken good fights? Probably. But yeah, it's all about positioning and about who can get there. Yeah, like crazy. Maybe a few monks to heal up would be good in this situation. I'm just going to flick around to see if anyone's going for monks. Doesn't look like it. And we see more Eagles coming in, so a bit sloppy from DauT there. Could probably have seen what was going on earlier. But yeah, as long as both of them are paying attention, which I would put more money on Jordan to do that, then it's going to be really difficult for this push to be stopped, right? As long as Jordan defends his own damage dealing units properly, then he's going to be completely fine. DauT spreading out around here, but is obviously so distracted at home. There's the odd eagle just running into the eco, just being annoying. Big engagements happening here. Yeah, you feel like the only thing that could help as he engages here, so this isn't bad. So DauT just getting right up in Jordan's face. Needs these skirmishers to be attacking the crossbow, like it's just bad timing. But maybe it'll be enough as the Eagles come around. But, oh, big shots! Wow, okay. So now, yeah, focus on taking out the crossbow. And then bring these guys back and clean up the Eagles and now run away with the skirms. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, great play by DauT cleaning that up. A great trade, like. And Jordan committed more into that fight than DauT. He had more valuable troops. Completely. He had Mangonels, which are super expensive. He had Eagles, which he had to upgrade, which are also just so gold heavy. And he had his crossbow, which were upgraded as well. DauT just had one trash unit and his longswords, which are relatively cheap. Okay, so now DauT knows that he's cleaned up that army and he's going to immediately move forward and just try and take favorable trades. But he will not be happy to see that Jordan is an imp. Is DauT anywhere near clicking up? No, he's not. So what is Jordan going to do now that he is an imp? He's going for Arbalest, which I guess is a strong move, but DauT has the Arbalest countering unit here. Obviously he doesn't get any more upgrades on his skirmishers in imp, so he has everything he's ever going to have to counter Arbs. But the Arbs, I don't even think they should have maybe one more range than the skirms. But yeah. One nice thing about infantry that I think they updated it in the most recent, thank you Pooh Bear. Means a lot. Yeah, no, it's really fascinating, these rock, paper, scissors situations. But yeah, the Arbalest are going to mow down these longswords. So Jordan, I think, is back in control after DauT did a great job there cleaning that up. And now Jordan coming forward with one Vil, or maybe two Vils, to, is this Vil 1 HP? Yes, it is, to build this castle. And look, yeah, these guys are pro players, they can do this all day long, microing. Vils should go down here. GG called. Yeah. G to the G.